The President of Peru, he announced that men and women aren't allowed to go out together.
Women can only go out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
So today is Friday, lucky me.
I do notice a difference about the number of people that are out here.
You just don't see many people out at all.
So it's kind of weird not having Alex.
That's kind of a weird thought that I'll never see her outside. Good morning, guys. So starting yesterday, a new rule has been set in place by the Peruvian president, and now we have to leave the house on separate days. So this video is going to be our two perspectives on 2 different days. So today is my day. I'm going to be leaving the house pretty soon, and I'll tell you more about it. All right, bye. Have fun.
Bye. Have fun in the all men only street walk.
So the dog that we've basically adopted that has been hanging out with us, I just started pulling on this door to open it, and we hear him crying outside waiting for us. Oh, hello.
Here's some water, baby.
Good boy.
It's okay, drink the water.
Come on, come on. Come get some water. Want to give me the backpack? Thank you.
He's getting ready for a walk.
You want to go on a walk? Alright guys, so I am out on my quick daily walk. Maybe a 10-minute walk just to get some exercise and maybe grab a bottle of water. So why isn't Lindsay here? Well, last night the President of Peru, he announced that now men and women aren't allowed to go out together. So now we have specific days of the week that we can go out. So today is Friday, lucky me. It's the men's day. So Lindsay isn't allowed to come out with me anymore, even if we're stuck here for months. It's just gonna be either me going out to get things or Lindsay. And so you'll only see us together in our house from now on. That's kind of a weird thought that I'll never see her outside for possibly months. So it really didn't seem like it made much sense to split up men and women. We really didn't understand why. Was it because of get-togethers? They also banned alcohol sales, so that was for possibly social events. I'm not really sure, but one thing I did read is it's mostly about flattening the curve, that this will get 50% of people out at a time, because this lockdown isn't doing as well as they thought it was going to go. So he's stuck with me this whole time. He's pretty much gonna be our dog when we're here in Cusco. All right. What should we name him? What does he look like? Hey, what's your name? Huh? What's your name? So it seems like people are abiding by the rules. I've only seen men out. And I guess I understand how this could actually work. Besides it being just men, you just don't see many people out at all. You used to see couples, you'd see pairs, and now it's just single guys walking around and not many of them at all. And now we're home. Alright, so 120. This is like $30 or almost $35. So Lindsay's going out on her day out and bringing the dog with her. You'll have a good walk.
What the? Is this how dogs wipe their butts around here? All right, off we go. I'm gonna take this mask off for the sake of this video so you can see me talking better. So they made a new rule that women can only go out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and then men are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then no one can go out on Sundays at all. So This is my first day out where it's supposed to be only women, so I'm really curious to see how many women there will be and if there will be any guys out here breaking the law. This dog has been following us for 2 days now, non-stop. We're gonna give him a name tonight, most likely. Oh, I spot a guy. Here, I'll show you. I haven't really walked around too much here alone, so it's kind of weird not having Alex, but I'm really glad I have this dog. Makes it feel safer somehow, even though Cusco itself does seem pretty safe overall. So we're not exactly sure why they made this new rule about men and women going out on different days, but I'm guessing it's to limit exposure and to decrease the number of cases. They talked about doing it according to your documentation number, but then that would take way too much time for the cops to stop every single person and check their number. So male and female is just an easy way to cut the numbers in half of how many people are going outside. And I think it probably will work, because I feel like even with Alex and I, we'll go out a lot less since we can't go out together to get groceries and stuff like that. So I'm planning to grab some water and maybe a few snacks and try not to spend all the money. Otherwise Alex will get mad. All right, I'm on the main street now and I do see a woman and a man. So I guess people aren't really following this that strictly. The man is up ahead here. I do notice a difference about the number of people that are out here compared to before they set this rule in place. So it's about 9 a.m., pretty early, but still there's usually more people than this. I'm like the only one out here. He found a little snack. Not sure what he's eating. Sounds crunchy. It's crazy to think that we get to experience Cusco with hardly anyone here. It's so quiet and so peaceful. No cars, just street dogs and a few people. Not really sure why she was running. Now she just stopped at a store. We have reached our destination, Gatos. Okay, buddy, you wait out here and be a good puppy, okay? All right, I got more cheese. Everyone has been telling us that we need to try this, and I'm actually really curious about the flavor. It's supposed to help with altitude sickness, which we haven't gotten at all, luckily, so we should be in the clear with that. But I'm curious what the flavor will be like. 3, 6, 7, 8. Alright, he was a good boy and he waited the entire time. We're just gonna go a little bit further to go to a pharmacy. I wanted to pick up some more soap and shampoo. So we'll hope that a pharmacy is open nearby here. So as much as all these rules can be a little bit disappointing, I'm actually really thankful that Peru is taking a pretty strict stance and taking preventative measures for all this coronavirus stuff, because back home in the US, it seems like they're not really having any official lockdowns, and if they are, it's not in very many places, and so it's just continuing to grow and spread. But Peru seems like they're taking every measure possible to nip it in the bud right away. Right now we're about to walk by the historical center, which is usually where a lot of cops are, so hopefully that's not the case today, but I am anticipating that we might see some. All right, so as I expected, we did see multiple cops, and one did stop me. And I don't even know exactly what he was saying because it was in Spanish, but I just told him I'm trying to go to a pharmacy. And then he said, you have to put your phone away, because he saw I was holding it in my hand. He's like, no tocar photos, so I had to put it away. And then I told him, looking for a pharmacy, so he pointed me in the right direction and gave me the okay to go. But for some reason, around the historical center, there's always tons of cops, like at least 10 of them, just all in that area patrolling. And while I was at the pharmacy, the dog followed me in, and multiple people asked if it was my dog. I'm just like, no, I didn't know how to say in Spanish that he was following me. So I think that concludes our walk for the day. But it was really interesting seeing that there are some guys still out here, even though they made this a new requirement for the lockdown. I've seen at least 10 guys today, so that just makes me wonder what would happen if a policeman did stop a man today. Like if they would get a fine or if they would just be asked to go back home. But I will say, I was surprised to see that many men out today when it's supposed to be an all-women day. I guess they're not taking the new rule too strictly. See, there's another one. We're almost home, making it back safely. Our dog knows the way. Are we home? Come on. Come on.
Oh, I made you cry.
So today it's Sunday, which is the day that nobody can go out. And we thought we would just talk about our individual experiences really quick. Just talk about the similarities, the differences, if there were any. So, how was your day out?
Like I talked about during the walk, there was a lot of guys out. And it seemed like after watching Alex's footage, there wasn't as many females out on his day. So that tells me that women are better at following rules.
Yeah, it does seem like it's probably making a difference because both of us saw that there were a lot less people out than there have been all the other days that we've been going out.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully the lockdown will actually lift on April 12th like it's supposed to, especially with doing this new rule.
Yeah, so that gives us, what, another week of lockdown, and then hopefully we'll be free again.
But we're not counting on it. We are anticipating that it could get extended, but we're hoping for the best.
Thank you to everybody who's watching, everybody who's subscribed, and all of the likes and the comments. It is helping a lot.
We love all your comments, so keep them coming.
And we will answer more of your questions and comments in the next video. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Do you want postcards from around the world? Right now I am writing and drawing on postcards to my subscribers. If you want to join my Patreon, click the link below. You'll be supporting the channel and you'll be getting something pretty cool with a drawing from me. Hey, thanks for making it all the way through this video. If you want to watch more, click one of these videos. Subscribe because I'm traveling all around the world and I'm sharing the whole thing with you. Thanks.